guys, today I wanted to talk about something that a lot of us with eating disorders have to struggle with, which is coping with weight gain. As you probably know, weight gain is sort of inevitable during anorexia recovery, because even if you're overweight when you first develop your eating disorder, they still want you to gain back the weight that you lost because you lost it a very unhealthy way. And then you can work on it, losing a healthy way or whatever. But whether you're underweight, normal weight, overweight, you have to gain weight if you are anorexic. So yeah, and with other eating disorders too, a lot of the time you have to gain weight. So these are just my tips on how to cope with that, because that is definitely one of my hugest struggles, my biggest struggles. So yeah. My number one tip would be to avoid looking in the mirror. I know this is really hard, but, don't look in the mirror. If you can, put posters over your mirrors or put pictures or something. And you know that whenever you look into the mirror, you're going to be unsatisfied, so why would you do it to yourself to just look at it anyways? Like, you're just destroying yourself for no reason. So yeah, and on the same topic, if you do look at yourself in the mirror, don't believe anything you see in the mirror. Because people with eating disorders have distorted body images, so whatever you see in the mirror is probably not true. Whether it's good, bad, ugly, nice, I don't know, but just don't do it. Like, it's not productive at all. Like, if you find yourself pretty, that's great, but I don't want you to be disappointed if, 2 seconds later you look and you're like, oh my gosh, I was so prettier, I was prettier 2 seconds ago or something, or I just gained weight in, 5 minutes. No, don't do that. I'm guilty of doing that all the time, though, so I'm sort of hypocritical, but it can help other people. And also, don't weigh yourself outside of, your appointments, or, for example, because anyone that eats normally, 3 meals a day with snacks and eats desserts and, eats relatively normal food, they are not going to be fat. It's, if you think realistically, if you think about it, really, with your brain and not your eating disorder, no one will get fat if they eat normally and act normally. Normal is normal. Normal is not fat. You see? So you have nothing to worry about if, you're eating normally. So whatever you're seeing in the mirror is not true. Whatever you're seeing on the scale has nothing to do with anything but your well-being. Because everyone has a natural weight. Some people are born to be heavier than others. I'm born to be really muscular because of my parents and stuff, and, I'm never going to be, one of those girls on Tumblr that has, legs like this. Even at my lowest weight, I wasn't like that. I still had muscles, so you just accept that. Yeah, some people, their thighs will touch, others, they just don't because of the way their hips are made or something. So you can't let that be a deciding factor of your happiness. Yeah, and also, weight doesn't mean anything. It's just a number. Some days, you might have, gone to hot yoga and lost, a lot of weight, water weight, and then, another day you could have, drank a lot of water and gained a lot of weight, and, weight is just a number, and no one really cares except for you, honestly. It's sort of crazy sometimes that we think everyone's looking at us and judging us at our weight, but they don't even know. So yeah. Some days you can go to the bathroom, some days you can't, so you can't really trust that. And also, if you're like me and you don't have your periods yet, then obviously you are not at the right weight. I am in complete denial, to be honest, that I don't think I should gain any more weight, which is funny because I'm making a video about how not to worry about it, but anyways. Yeah, I'm convinced that I don't need to gain any more weight, and then I'll just get my periods magically, but I still weigh a lot less than I did when I last had my period, which was over a year ago, so. And guys, periods are very important because periods can make babies. Periods are a sign that you are healthy, and if you don't have your periods, you have a very high risk of getting osteoporosis. Okay? So keep that in mind. if you're really self-conscious, then I guess that you can like try to dress yourself so that you feel better about yourself. So try to wear nice clothes that make you feel good, you know. For me, during the summer, I felt a lot better when I wore skirts and dresses because I'm really conscious about my thighs. So, those are like really like something that I hate. So I try to like make myself feel comfortable with them by not having to see them or feel them or anything. Or I'll wear like sweatpants when I can. But I'm not one of those people that wear sweatpants in public, so it's sort of hard. And like baggy sweaters, because I get a really bloated stomach, so I don't like to show that off. But finally what I have to say is that, you know, weight isn't, like, weight doesn't determine your mental health, and there are lots of people that have eating disorders that are not an underweight, and, you know, just because you're at a healthier weight doesn't mean that you are fine. Like, yesterday I went to go see the special needs person at my school, and she was like, yeah, I was gonna say, you don't look like it anymore, and I was like, and, you know, eating disorder is angry about that, but I don't know, it's like sort of a good thing, I guess, but, you know, I'm not any better in my head than I was last year when I weighed, like, less. So don't let weight define your health. It can determine your physical health, I guess, but it can't really determine your mental health, which is the biggest chunk of the problem, because eating disorders are mental health issues and not physical problems. I guess, like injuries or whatever. So I hope this sort of made sense, and I hope this is helping you cope with your weight gain, because I really struggle with weight gain, but I'm hoping that you guys will take my advice, and hopefully maybe I'll watch this and take my own advice. Let me know if it works or if it helps, and thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!